Alright, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're exploring an abandoned nursing home. I've been here before, but I never filmed it, so I figured I'd show you guys around. Let's get right on into it. I'm gonna head into one of these rooms. I think some of them look like kind of office spaces, and they have all these beautiful windows. I love how they look. And they also have like this beautiful stonework. There's a ceiling. It's absolutely breathtaking. And these very gothic like light fixtures. It's very weird. Making my way into another one of these rooms. There's a bit of vandalism here, but that is kind of the natural course of a lot of these buildings. They just get a little bit beat up over time. So I just hopped into this room, which looks like it would be for one of the elderly patients who would be staying here, or I guess you could call them a resident. It looked like they had like their own kind of furniture, certain style. I know that they also have apartment style rooms upstairs. So I think it varies depending on the abilities of the patient, like how I guess their mind and like their mental status is, whether they could be trusted to live in a certain kind of space or if they needed a room with a little bit more monitoring. This is another really, really beautiful room. Big open spaces. Not really sure what its function was, but I love looking at the ceiling work here, the choice of the lantern lighting style things. And then here we have the gem, this beautiful grand piano. It's beautiful to see all the interior workings and details of this piano. And surprisingly, a lot of the keys aren't seized up. You could still hit them and they'll work. So it's kind of a shame it's just sitting here and collecting dust, but it's one of my favorite pieces that is inside this building. I feel like it's something that a lot of urbexers love to use as like their photo op sesh while they're in here. So anyways, let's keep on looking around and seeing what we can find. And am I the only one who feels like this carpet is like extremely dated? It just gives me like grandma house vibes. So I wouldn't say there's really too much else crazy down here. We're probably gonna work our way upstairs, but this is a very, very grimy bathroom, as y'all can see. Anyways, let's head on out and upstairs. Alright guys, so we're about to head upstairs, but we did see some really disturbing stuff. The downstairs, one of the bathrooms, had what we think is either like a raccoon or a fox, and it was just its tail and then like its cleaned off meatless spine. So that was lovely. Anyways, up here is going to be more of like the apartment style housing for the people who are living here. And yeah, there's a lot of grime, as you can see, so we're gonna have to also make sure we're watching our step. And if I understand correctly, I believe these were call buttons for their room, so it really did act like kind of like apartments, so that's kind of interesting. So we decided we're gonna start on this left wing area, then we'll come back around and we'll explore the other half. Let's see what's in some of these rooms. A lot of them are going to have these like very floral patterned items, furniture, not extreme amounts of things left behind, but if you peek through here, it's like a little like sunroom area where they have chairs out and you can feel the warmth on your skin. Another room, some other, like I said, very floral patterned furniture. I think the guys are over here. This is a really cool bathroom. This one is like super funky. I love it. Tub, and this would be where the shower curtain would come down. Again, more floral because old people love that, I guess. That's me. And sink. So, and also these really like cool, elegant curtains. I always love that. Here's a peek into that sunroom I was showing you guys before. I think it's so nice that they had something like this for the people staying here. Imagine it being nice and relaxing, feeling the breeze on your skin. Just made my way into another patient room. This is another really cool patient bed. It also has another little kind of like sunroom, like terrace. So that's pretty nice. And a pretty cool little chandelier. All right, guys, I don't know if you can read the labels on these bottles, but it says sodium ampicillin, which I believe everything with an cillin ending is an antibiotic. And it looks like these are the bottles that you could kind of stab into with a needle, and then you can give intramuscular or intravenous injections. So maybe that was what was used on the patients here. In the center bottle, I'm not really sure what it is either. It's bitartrate solution. I'm not sure what that's used for. So yeah, kind of a crazy find. So another cool thing too, I found out that there's a paper inside, so it gives you like a full description of how to do the injection and what it's used for. And then I also looked on the back, and I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to, you probably can, but it's embedded into the back of the package that it will expire in March of '73. So this is a fine wine of antibiotic. So this toilet and bathroom in general is very accessible and has all these adaptations, like these metal bars are to help support the elderly patients when they're using the bathroom. And I believe the elevated seat also would help them to when they, I guess, had to sit down and get back up. Same thing for this metal handle for the tub. Helps them to maneuver in and out because they would have some difficulty with that. Another room, and this is pretty cool. Someone took the time to stack a bunch of mattresses up here. So this is another shot that a lot of urbexers love taking. And I guess someone brought this guy and thought he would enjoy it in here. Of course, adjoining another one of these rooms is another patient bathroom. You can see again, it has some of those modifications to be more accessible for the elderly. And that's where the shower curtain would hang. All of them have super interesting colors, again, a bunch of florals because I guess old people and florals just go together. This is another patient bed. This is kind of the common theme is that you're gonna walk into a lot of like individual rooms that were for patients and all have their own kind of style and little differences. You guys also should know that this place has so much stuff dangling from the ceiling, so you really gotta watch your head. Make sure you pay attention always. This is another really cool bathroom that we love to see. It's like this super bright yellow, like rubbery curtain and weird pattern on the wall. Very strong Pennywise vibes out here. So we're on the opposite side now with the other half of the apartment. So we have this really cool bathroom, and there's actually another one over here. And it's like, it seems like it's back to back, so I'm not sure if like multiple people would share this, like if they would live in this same room. And again, really funky colors, which I always appreciate. And then I think this is what connects to that sunroom, similar to the other one I guys showed you. So again, they would be able to get a lot of fresh air, which is really, really nice. Okay guys, you know the gist. It's another resident room, the bed. It seems like there's much less on this side of the building. I don't think there's many other rooms left, so there's one other floor we're gonna make our way up to and see what cool stuff we can find here for y'all. I also think it's interesting that there's actual wood logs in these fireplaces. That's kind of weird, but kind of cool, I guess, too. I didn't really expect them to still be sitting here after all this time. Alrighty, Lego. This is another cool little find. These are what I think are call buttons for the patients that would maybe press them if they needed like a nurse's assistance. So that's pretty crazy. Anyways, like I said, we're gonna probably make our way upstairs because there's not too much else down here. And I know there's a few other cool things left that I wanna show y'all. So we're gonna make our way up. So this is something else that I thought was really insane. Just wanted to show you guys before we go upstairs. They had the names of these patients on the rooms in these little tags. But there was someone else over here too. Madeline Connors. It just makes it more real when you can put a name to all of these experiences and these rooms. All right, guys, we're about to make our way up to the top. There's a lot of crap on these stairs. That's Sonny up there, there's Dan. Let's see what we can film for y'all. Got this old school ironing board, another bed, but it looks like it's just covered in who knows what. Actually, that's kind of cool. Over here, we got another one of those old school lockers. And also over here, I thought this was interesting too. There's this box of, it says adult disposable briefs, because you know, it's natural, it happens, we need help sometimes, and yeah, it makes sense that they would have that here. We had another really cool room. Has a cool mattress, these kind of, not really stained glass, but like fake stained glass looking stickers. Anyways, that's about it for up here. We're gonna go to a different section and I'll check in with you then. All right, y'all, making our way up. Let's see what this has in store for us to see. All right, guys, this is what I was looking for. Basically the room of lamps. I feel like this, I don't know. It's something weird that was definitely intentionally done, but I like it. I think it's cool. Very creative setup for pictures too. It looks like this is like a more old school record player too. Not something you come across every day, and definitely not your more modern Urban Outfitters rendition, that's for sure. We're gonna head back downstairs, and there's a bit of like a kitchen area, so I feel like I'll show you all that, and then we'll be done. All right, so this is like the cooking area. You can see there's the hood, so all the smoke for when people would cook and fry up some food.
The fries will be ready in 4 years.
So yeah, that's where all the food was prepped. All right, guys, not sure if you'll be able to read this, but it kind of talks about like the resident like meal plan and the nourishments that they would receive, which are like snacks to make sure that they're meeting their nutrition needs, their caloric needs, things like that. And it would vary for people who, like you can see, it says regular diet, low sodium, diabetic. Because of course, people when they get older, they might have certain conditions. So that's pretty cool, and it has a list like what low sodium diet patients or residents could pick, if they had bland diets, low fat, things like that. More cups, bowls, types of utensils are probably somewhere. All in this rack here. There's also some other over here. Oh, and yeah, if you guys are low on coronavirus masks, here you go. Great place to buy some to stock up. Anyways, and this was probably for some hot holding, so you could put food in here, fill it up with hot water, and then it would be run like electrically to keep the water warm and keep the food hot while it was being served. And we can't forget this super rusty and probably really grimy fridge, and essential to any kitchen.
Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this location. It is a personal favorite of mine, so I'm so glad I got to share it with you. Anyways, if you did, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And of course, I'll catch you in the next one.